All right, if you're tuning in, I have a lot to say right now. I'm gonna have a lot to say because there was so many things running through my mind, and as I feel right now, like I'm at that space where I'm just like over it. Here's the thing: we were talking to our guides for a while now, and letting them know, like, if that keeps happening, this keeps happening, like it's gonna be a problem. Like I'm not gonna want to do it later on. So maybe you went through a lot of spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare. A lot of it, like I'm talking big time, okay? I'm not talking to you like, oh, you went through like a week of sadness. No, I'm not talking about those of you who've been through like severe spiritual attacks. Like for the past 15 years of my life, 10 to 11 years of my life, I've gone through massive spiritual attacks. And I don't like to like think about curses and all that, but like that's what it felt like. It felt like it was a big curse. Like, yeah, I was being cursed, or things weren't working out for me. And you get to a point where you realize some of it is happening because of you, but then other things you're like, why is that happening to me? Like I didn't make this happen. So a lot of the things that happened to you felt like someone was attacking you. And I'm going to say this right now, and I'm saying this to get you to finally understand so you can move the fuck on. Yes, you got attacked big time, like big time attacked. You were attacked spiritually, emotionally, okay, energetically. For a long time you got attacked from like all corners of, there was no outlet. Like you had to, everything that you were doing was like being attacked from all corners of the earth, the planets I'm hearing in other lifetimes. Oh boy, it was a lot. And now you're at this point where you're just like, if finally all of that stuff has stopped, you feel comfortable, you feel like life is finally settled, you got into a place where it's like, oh, okay, finally that's gone, yay. But it drains you, wore you out. Like you're feeling like, oh, I feel great. Like I don't have none of that stuff happening to me no more, and I'm very grateful for it. But you can almost feel like the after effects of everything that took place, and that's what's happening right now. It's almost like this. Your guides want you to know that the things you went through and everything, all the attacks that you experienced and all that stuff, all happened. And now you're going through the last period, like when you go through like the residue, right? Let's say like you clean something out and then there's like residue left on it, right? So right now the light just like looked really bright to me. For some reason my eyes felt like super sensitive. That could be for somebody there. It's like almost like this. Like your guys want you to know, like everything. It's funny because Plaza Optical, as soon as I put my glasses on, you could have like, there could be something with your eyesight going on, or maybe like light is bothering you. Anyway, it's almost like your guides want you to know, yes, you went through all that, and now you come to a point where you feel settled and you feel calm and peaceful. But you have to also understand the reason why you feel the way you do right now. Maybe you're just super drained. Like, I cannot tell you. But also Mercury is pre-shadow, Mercury in retro, and post-shadow are the toughest periods for many of us that are very psychic and intuitive and in tune. Okay? With this Lionsgate portal, I keep getting like activation back here in the backside of my crown chakra. So which tells me that the crown chakra is activating tremendously, and also that we have a lot of sacral chakra activation happening right now for a lot of people who are having issues with sexual problems and things like this. I was watching The Handmaid's Tale, right? And I love that show. I'm like obsessed with it. I binge watched it, and the reason why I'm mentioning it is because in The Handmaid's Tale, they take these women who are fertile and then they take them to this like colony in Gilead, and then they force them to have babies for them, and then they take their babies once they have the babies, and they steal their children. So it's almost like you almost went through something like that in a past life, something very traumatic. Like you have to know that. You have to know that now. For those of you who truly have issues with sexual things, and for instance, like I remember back then I used to have to either drink or do something to have sex with someone, right? And then like I really don't remember a time where I really had sober sex, you know what I mean? And when I did, it was like I didn't enjoy it at all. I always felt like weird and awkward. So I'm learning now at 41 that sexually I have to work on my traumas, because whatever it is that happened to us in a past life, we're still being blocked sexually from that, and we're like almost afraid to open our sacral chakra up. And I was with a friend the other night, and she said to me, you know what, fuck that, just do you, girl, you better get yours. And I was looking at her like, you know what, I love that attitude. That's how I need to think, because I don't think like that. I think more like, I don't need sex is not even something that I need. I'm asexual, I don't care, like and that's not true, because I'm a sexual being. I'm a very sexual being, but to have that being withheld from me is not me. I'm not that person. There's trauma there that I haven't healed. So that's a very major important message for you. If you're seeing this video, your guys want you to know whatever it is that bothers you the most. Let's say it could be sex, it could be love, it could be relationships, it could be family, it could be work, it could be finances, whatever it is that bothers you the most. This is, and another, this is your sign saying that you need to heal that part of your wounds. And that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. You just need to sit back and heal your wounds. You're focused on everybody else. Like, I got to work on this. I got to do this. I got to do. Focus on you right now. Like I know you want to make money. I know you want to be out there. I know you want to heal people. Right now, you need healing yourself, boo. You need to heal yourself. Like, oftentimes I think like I'm this tough guy who like, oh, I got this, but then I forget, like, Flo, you got to sit back and heal what needs to be healed too. Everybody's going to be all right. They're not going nowhere. You know, I get worried sometimes, like, what if they stop watching me? What if they don't love me no more? You know, of course, we all feel like that. What if we don't have that love no more? Just like when you're dating someone, you think they're going to stop talking to you because you decided, like, you don't like that no more. So now all of a sudden, if they start talking to you, they're never meant for you in the first place, right? The real ones will always stick around your life, and you need to realize that, because you feel like oftentimes like you're a people pleaser and you got to do things to please everybody, and you don't. This is your sign. This is your message, that if you feel right now like you have so much you need to do, what you need to do is heal thyself. Because what you don't understand is that there's some pain and some trauma and some wounds there that are still affecting you in your everyday life, and it's causing you to feel drained and like you don't want to do anything besides just like sleep or be depressed or stay home, or even going out is a challenge for you. You're afraid if you go out, you're going to do this, you're worried, and then that worry brings you exactly to that worry. This is the time, like right now, I feel for so many people. I swear to you, July, the month before July, all these months were so much more about healing. And then now for August, I feel like that this part of you, your guides want you to finally let go of this part so you can be free to love, be free to be happy. You know, and stop worrying about your finances being stolen from you or taken from you. This is a past life issue that you're still focused on. Maybe you have money in the bank, you're afraid, you know, the government's gonna steal it or something, but this is what happened to you in a past life, like almost like everything was taken from you. So now in this lifetime, you still carry those fears. Nothing is going to happen to you. You should be fearless. Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to us. We are safe. We are fine. Everything's all right. God forbid you do lose something. It's just something. You'll get it back. You'll get it back. I have lost things many times and gotten it right back. It's crazy how I thought, oh, I'll never get this back. That's it. It's gone forever. No, it came right back to me. Might have taken some time, but it came back to me. I want you to hear this message, to understand this message, that you have been guided to this video, because it is time for you to take that time for yourself. I get it. You are a healer. You are a helper, a natural giver. But givers need to take time to have boundaries, because takers don't have any time to give boundaries. You understand? So givers need boundaries because takers have none. So this is your moment, your chance, your opportunity to be calm, to focus. There's a bunch of crows right now. I swear to you, like 5 or 6 crows right on top of my head right here. And that is a sign and a message right there. Beautiful things are coming. Good days are coming ahead. You have great opportunities, wonderful things coming ahead. So I want to leave you with that great things are coming to you right now. Take the time for yourself. Don't rush. It's going to be okay. Your spirit guides got you. Relax, meditate, sleep, rest, do whatever the fuck you want. Go on vacation. I don't care. Just do it for you and for you only. Everyone else will be fine. They will be okay. Focus on you. Take time for you. Go somewhere for a few days. It is time. It is time. Do it for you. It's your time to heal.